A forgotten word in sports is hustle. And sometimes it might even be a forgotten concept. We don't talk about it enough. I was watching games over the last weekend. A couple things jumped out at me. A couple 3 hustle plays from individual guys that are sort of unsung within the context of the play. TV announcers are all talking about somebody else, and you look and you go, well, this guy. So I thought I'd point those out to you. 3 examples of hustle plays. This video is sponsored by Mississippi Land Bank. Visit them online at mslandbank.com. Now here's the first play. It's in the Kentucky-Iowa game, and it was late, fourth quarter. Kentucky's trailing like 2 minutes left.
Time for Kentucky if they want to run the ball. 4-man rush. Now a 5th comes in late. Throw downfield. Robinson's there. Caught inside the 30. Cuts it back. Oh, he hurdled the defender. He's inside the 5. Dives for the end zone and down at the 1-yard line.
Now, did you see that key block that just kind of came out of nowhere there at the end of that play? All right, so you just saw the play. Ball's going left, wide side of the field, but I want to show you the player I'm looking at here on the hustle play. You might have seen it when you watched it the first time, but it's this receiver, number 19, Rashawn Lewis for Kentucky. And we'll come back and I'll show you where he came from, but keep your eyes on 19 Lewis. He's going to peel out in front, and he gets a knockdown block at the 15-yard line. All right, right here, if he misses this block, or if he isn't there, what is this player for Iowa going to do? You know, is he going to be here and push him out of bounds at the 15? Is he going to push him out of bounds or tackle him right here? You know, potentially, yeah. I mean, it is, and it wouldn't even be a 1st and goal. And, you know, you're looking at the situation, fourth quarter, it's an entirely different situation. If this player for Iowa is here and is able to make a play or a combo tackle to keep them off the 1-yard line. So here is Lewis off the ball this side, running an in break in the backside of the formation, ball going away from him. Sees the ball thrown, sees the ball caught. Now, here's my question for you. What do you see a lot of receivers do when they're right here and the ball has been completed over here? What do you see a lot of them do? Put it on cruise control, stop, watch the play, stop running altogether, just kind of jog down there and try to get there in time for the celebration. What do you see a lot of receivers do? Well, watch what he does. Right side of your screen, keep your eyes on 19. Puts on the jets, get down there, and look. Now he's throwing a knockout block to make sure that my guy gets inside the 10-yard line. That is incredible hustle play. I'm really disappointed in the television announcers for not pointing it out because the young man deserved it. Now here's another example from college bowl games. This is in the Sugar Bowl.
Boltmeyer batted and intercepted. And it's Wolcott bringing it back. Could he? Wire to wire, sick 'em Bears.
Kid for Baylor on the edge of the line of scrimmage makes a play to create for a teammate and then hustle down the field. All right, this is Matt Jones right here, linebacker 52 for Baylor. And he's lined up on the edge of the line of scrimmage. If you look at what they've got, there are 5 guys here on the line and 1 linebacker, but it's really a 3-3. It's really 3 defensive linemen, and he's one of 3 linebackers. It's just he's, you know, into that side of the field. And I think one thing he's doing is watching quarterback. He's edge. He's responsible for edge. Anything out here contained is his. I don't know if he has a coverage responsibility or not, but as soon as he sees that zone read going away, starts to feel it a little bit and stay, right? Like he's not slamming down in there. Because, you know, you look at the play, what I think they're hoping, you know, offensively what you would hope is you do this right here, right? You mesh and, you know, you read that side. It's an RPO type of read. And whatever the key is, you read that side. But what you hope is the run action, you know, causes him to try to cram it down in there so you get this wide open guy in a slot right here who's going to hitch up in front of the stick and get a first down. But he doesn't do that. And part of the reason I think he doesn't do it is because his defensive front has been winning in this ball game. You know, you're not as anxious to go out in there and make a play when you know my guys are going to be where they're supposed to be. I'm going to do my job and stay out. He's got his eyes up and then gets a hand on the football. So this is open for a first down. It's going to be a first down, I think. You know, he's going to be a catch and either close to first down or first down if you don't miss the tackle, unless he does this. And it's just great awareness. He's off the block, got his eyes up, and gets a hand on the football right here. Tip it to a teammate. Now what? Sees it tip. Now this is pretty natural. It's not, I mean, you know, any defensive player you see interception on your side, you're going to run. You're going to run out. That's just kind of the nature of the game. But to what and how hard do you run? You had Ely, the running back for Ole Miss, kind of take a bad angle like he was going to try to sift through, but it all goes past him. Meanwhile, though, Jones, a guy who tipped it, he's leading out in front. He's up the sideline trying to make this a score. So here's my question for you. This is a really fast player in Ely trying to track him down from behind. Here's Jones who tipped the ball out in front. If he's not there, what happens? You know, if he's loafing watching the play, what would happen right here? Is it possible that Ely would run him down? Maybe. I mean, maybe not, but he might run him down. I mean, they're only at the 25, 30, yard line, you can see. So my question is, if he's not hustling out in front, looking for a block to make right here, is it possible that this guy could run him down in the last 25 yards and maybe tip him up, trip him up, get him down out of bounds, something like that? Maybe so. So not only do I think, obviously it's an interception because of the play that Jones made, but you can also argue that he really helped it to be a touchdown by hustling out in front of it as well. And finally, this is one from an NFL game yesterday, the Cowboys and the Cardinals.
Wow. Prescott steps out of trouble. Ball comes out, recovered by Arizona.
It's a little bit more of an obvious play because Troy Aikman noticed just the incredible hustle and motor from Isaiah Simmons of Arizona on this play, causing a fumble. And here's who you're watching. Isaiah Simmons. He's lined up as one of the linebackers in the middle of their formation. It's really 4-2, but it's 4-3. There's one on the hash. But he's over the right guard, okay? And that's who you're watching right here on this play. Try to keep your eyes on him. He's going to fire over center in A-gap. He's picked up by the back. Watch what he does to the back. Cleans him. Then you flush the QB. Now, quarterback makes a miss. Now what you going to do? Continues to pursue. Avoid a teammate on the ground. Chase the ball. And then the awareness, very intentionally take his right hand and punch the football out of there and cause that fumble. Unbelievable hustle play. You saw him right here. Watch him. He's top of your screen. Watch right now. I mean, as fast as he's moving, you can tell right now his eyes are on the football. He's turned and seen it, and now he's going to punch. Boom, knock it out. Just an incredible play at a key time in a ballgame. It's a difference in the ballgame ultimately. Again, a little bit of a tighter look right here allows you to kind of keep an eye on him better. It's just great hustle from an NFL linebacker. And I'll show you what they're doing. You've got this four-man front for Arizona, but two are dropping, okay? So you're here, but the two on the edge are going to drop back into coverage, but replacing them are 1, 2, and 3 coming, and it's blocked up pretty well because it leaves Simmons matched up on the back, and the back, Zeke steps up in there, but he doesn't get the block made right here. I mean, that's a no contest. And then it's quarterback makes a miss. He's free to the QB. Dak makes him miss, but he doesn't quit on the play. Watch him hustle, jump, stay alive, see the ball, and very intentionally punch that ball out of there. Just an incredible play at a big time in a game. Great hustle play. 3 examples of players just out hustling their opponent and making some things happen so we can pat those guys on the back. And if you're a young player or a young coach, this is the kind of thing that makes a difference. If you can get 10 or 11 guys out hustling their opponent on every play, the difference it would make would be incredible. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Mississippi Land Bank for sponsoring these videos, and I'll see you on the next one.